How mushrooms actually work. When you see a mushroom growing out of the ground, you are not looking at the organism itself in the way most people imagine it. You are looking at a temporary structure. The mushroom is not the body. It is the reproductive organ. The real organism exists mostly out of sight. Beneath the soil, inside wood, and throughout organic material, a vast network of microscopic threads spreads quietly. This network is called mycelium. Mycelium is made of thin filaments that branch, fuse, and grow outward, forming a living web that can cover enormous distances relative to its size. Unlike plants, mushrooms do not use sunlight to produce energy. They have no leaves, no chlorophyll, and no photosynthesis. Instead, fungi survive by absorbing nutrients from their environment. They release enzymes into the material around them, breaking down complex substances like wood, leaves, and dead organisms into simpler components, which they then absorb. In this way, fungi function less like plants and more like an external digestive system. As mycelium grows, it does not move randomly. It constantly tests its surroundings. If nutrients are rich in one direction, growth increases there. If conditions are poor, growth slows or stops. Over time, the network naturally organizes itself toward efficiency, spreading where energy gain is highest and retreating where it is not. This process can continue for months, years, or even decades, entirely hidden from view. Under the right conditions, something changes. When moisture, temperature, and available nutrients align, the mycelium shifts its strategy. Instead of expanding outward, it redirects energy upward. It builds a mushroom. This transformation can happen rapidly. What took years to grow underground can produce a visible mushroom in just a few days. The mushroom is not designed to last. Its only purpose is reproduction. Inside the mushroom, spores are produced. Spores are the fungal equivalent of seeds, but they are far smaller, far lighter, and released in far greater numbers. A single mushroom can release billions of spores into the air. Most will land in places where they cannot survive. A few will find suitable conditions. That is enough to continue the species. Fungi play a crucial role in ecosystems because of how they interact with decay. Dead plants, fallen trees, and organic waste do not disappear on their own. Fungi break them down. They unlock nutrients trapped in dead material and return them to the soil, making those nutrients available again for plants, insects, and microorganisms. Without fungi, organic matter would accumulate, and ecosystems would slowly grind to a halt. Some fungi go beyond decomposition. They form long-term partnerships with plants. In these relationships, fungal mycelium connects directly to plant roots, extending their reach far beyond what roots alone could achieve. The plant provides sugars produced through photosynthesis. The fungus provides water, minerals, and protection. Through these underground networks, resources can be redistributed. A tree under stress can receive nutrients from another tree. Signals can move through the network, alerting plants to danger. Forests, in this sense, function less like collections of individuals and more like connected systems. Fungi are also remarkably resilient. If part of the mycelium is damaged, the rest can survive. If conditions change, fungi can go dormant, slowing their activity almost to a stop until the environment improves. This makes fungi extremely difficult to eliminate once established. They operate on timescales humans rarely notice. Slow growth, long persistence, sudden emergence. Mushrooms themselves are only the briefest expression of this process. They appear, release spores, and disappear. The mycelium remains. Some mushrooms are edible. Some are toxic. Some affect the nervous system. Some have medicinal properties. But regardless of their effect on humans, the underlying logic stays the same. Mushrooms are not plants. They are not animals. They are networks. They recycle matter, redistribute nutrients, and quietly stabilize ecosystems from below the surface. They do not dominate environments. They maintain them. So when you see a mushroom, you are not seeing the organism itself. You are seeing a momentary signal from a vast, living system beneath your feet, operating patiently, efficiently, and mostly out of sight. And that's how mushrooms actually work. Thanks for watching. Did you already know this is how mushrooms work, or did something surprise you? If there's another everyday system you'd like explained, let me know in the comments. And if you liked the video and the way I explain things, please like and subscribe. This will really help me and the channel to grow. Till next time.